Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. The following is an oracle reading of cards that I have chosen for you that I will read fully from and without advertisement. So please subscribe, hit that like, and share. Enjoy your reading. This card chosen for you is from the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud. Card number 61, GHobya. Imaginary fears, unreal hazards, realistic caution. He refuses to tell me what the G in his name stands for because he says the more we know about him, the less power he has, and the harder it is to do his job. This tells you a lot about him. His powers lie in our imaginations and fears, not in the real world, not in any of the real worlds. This is the wicked thing in the closet, who keeps frightened children awake at night with eerie snuffling and wuffling sounds. But when you turn on the light and open the door, he isn't there. Brian wrote, "He exists only through the collection of our fears. The Hobya thrives on fears, getting stronger and stronger until we face him. He is a sham, a tiny fear blown, all out of proportion, and the smallest positive thought will banish him. All of Fairyland knows this, and none is afraid of him." GHobya's job is to wave our imaginary fears in front of us, making them look as alive and real as he can. He's pretty good at this. The challenge he offers us is to see that certain fears of ours are imaginary and to distinguish them from things we actually need to be cautious about. In this way, he tries to teach us to look past the fear and see realio, trulio, truth, whatever that truth is. It is a difficult job, and GHobya and Pook, Gotcha, the Feline, and a few other hard-working fairies get together twice a week for otherworld nectar, hazelnuts, cheese, and applesauce, and to grumble about humans and to support each other. The work they do is hard, as it is. It is merely an apprenticeship for the much harder work, for which they get to wear a starry crown, like Epona's wild daughter, card 54, and Lise of the Shadows, card 44. It takes a lot of practice and skill in dealing with human flaws to get promoted to that level. If you could hear the stories that they tell, as a message, it is time to look for the truth behind our fears, to distinguish between what is real and what is just our projection of old traumas and fears in our imaginary future. By delving into our old patterns, we can see past them to a more liberating life. Only by facing these fears honestly, seeing them for what they are, do they gain greater ability to open our hearts to the Singer of Courage, card number 8, and gain in strength to face the really difficult challenges in our life. Each false fear confronted and resolved makes us stronger. On the other hand, perhaps there is a wicked thing in the closet waiting for the lights to be turned out. Check things out carefully. Sometimes our fears are justified. It is important for us to learn to distinguish between the imaginary and the real. Before I read the second card for you, just a reminder to please hit the like and help me beat those algorithms. For every like that you give me is potentially 1,000 suggestions and recommendations on YouTube. Thank you and God bless. Enjoy the rest of the reading. This card pulled for you is from The Fairy Forest, an Oracle of the Wild Green World by Lucy Cavendish. Number 9, The Wild Hunt. Excitement, frenzy, journey. There is for all of us a moment when excitement and nerves fuse, when we prepare to journey and do something we have anticipated for a long time. In the fairy realm, this sensation is created by the adventure known as the Wild Hunt. This is a gathering which takes place not only within the realm of fairy, it is one where the fairy king and queen lead fairy hounds and fairy horses on a hunt throughout the countryside, dipping into and out of the fairy lands, surfacing in the human worlds from time to time, cleansing toxic energy, allowing natural forces to begin to flow through the cleared energy paths awakening the wild world to brightest life once again, and leaving a trail of ecstasy and bliss after the frenzied storm of their ride. The wild hunt is fierce, powerful, a little frightening, and thoroughly thrilling. And this fairy queen is preparing herself for the joys and challenges of this great springtime event. So too, you need to prepare yourself for some chaos, a wild time when change tears through and upends all the order you have attached yourself to. You may need to pack, travel, find ways to move quickly. Stop planning and organizing for a moment and just go on an immensely enjoyable ride of your life. The time coming for you is delirious in its excitement, and you fear this loss of control and order. But truly, it will refresh you, just as it sears the very edges of your nerves. Dress up, show up, and prepare to be amazed. Take a deep breath, find your voice, and begin to cry out at the top of your lungs, "You are alive, my friend," and will feel so more than ever before when the wild hunt touches your life. Artwork, Queen of the Meadow. If you're still here, thanks for listening to this oracle reading. And please join us Wednesdays and Sunday nights live. If you would like some free cards pulled for you, I would love to pull them for you. Check the website out too. There are all kinds of perks for members over there. God bless, and talk to you again soon. Bye-bye for now.